Okay, let's just check the sound here. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh, she clear.
Hello, hello, hello.
She clear.
She clear. Hello, hello, hello. She clear. She clear.
She
clear. She clear. She clear. She clear.
Is that like Inception or something?
Is that like Inception or something?
Why does it keep repeating?
Why does it keep repeating?
Is there an echo?
Is there an echo? Is there an echo?
Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
If anyone comes in, can you let me know if there's an echo or if it was just coming through with this? Okay. Well, we're going to dive into it. Okay. Hello. I wonder. Is there an echo? Is there an echo?
Is there an echo? Is there an echo? Is there an echo?
Oof. Okay.
Okay.
Anyone that's watching here, are you hearing an echo?
Anyone that's watching here, are you hearing an echo?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Anyway, I'm just going to put in the chat. Okay. Okay. So I'm just going to dive into it, okay? I'm here to do a live energy read. It's not really like an emergency read, but it's just what you need to be hearing right now if you're tuning into this message. I'm going to do a deep dive. I'm going to pull a bunch of cards. I'm just going to dive into the energy that's present right now. We are about to have a new moon in Gemini on Sunday, which I will be doing a live for. So come hang out for that. I believe it's at 4 p.m. Now, as I was getting the cards out today, as I was getting ready for the session today, it was either going to be Kali or Isis. Both kind of jumped out at me. I'm still feeling Kali, so I might grab her too. But they want to come through in this channel. So I was prepping my Isis Oracle deck. I was shuffling it and already cards popped out. And this one just felt so relevant, okay? Abundance of Sothis, okay? It says stellar blessings of the celestial goddess of abundance. Now, the reason I felt very drawn to this card was because I noticed the wheat on the card here. And at the moment, Ceres with is conjunct, I believe, with Sedna. Ceres is an asteroid that is related to harvest, bounteous harvest. It's very kind of like spring energy, you know. So I just was feeling it. It makes sense. So I'm gonna read it from the book. But this sounds, I mean, the first sentence of this is freaking amazing. Okay. Abundance in many forms is flowing to you now, my beloved. Intend right now to receive it. Just decide to do so in your heart this very moment. The oracle of the abundance of Sothis comes as guidance to expect increased flow and to continue your good works of building channels through which abundance can be delivered to you. That's just giving like multiple streams of income, honestly. Freely share your talents, your love, your wisdom and self, and enjoy the abundance responsively flowing to you in many forms over and over again. Abundance comes to you now, dear initiate. If you have been through a time of restricted circumstance, materially, financially, socially, in terms of health or relationships, opportunities, fun or friendship, then this oracle indicates that the tide is turning and an upsurge of your wealth, health, abundance, and more are coming to you now. Like, this is huge. This is huge energy. After an experience of restriction, perhaps for a prolonged period, you will very much enjoy this new and improved flow of energy, support, compensation, and reward. With your heart open, your many channels ready to receive the influx of abundance, and your innate belief that you are worthy to receive, you attract great support from the universe now. Channels for receiving grace in all its forms are created when you follow your heart and do your part to be ready and prepared to receive. Preparation is an important part of abundance in all forms, and you can enjoy your abundance to the fullest extent when there are containers for it to be held within. Those containers will be practical ways for wealth and other forms of abundance, such as great relationships, to be a part of your world. Your channels might include new creative works being formed, seeking networking opportunities with others in your field so that there are ways for people to find you and the work that you offer, for example, or joining classes or groups that allow you to meet others, following up your intuition or instincts in even small, seemingly unrelated situations. The containers will be created not only from the practical steps that you take, but from the intention, vibration, and resonance behind them, which means your thoughts, beliefs, and attitudes all count. If your desired abundance is wealth, then start to really shift your identity and thoughts from a place of restriction to a place of relaxation and willingness to take care of your money so that you create a strong container for the flow of abundance to reach you. If you desire a loving soulmate relationship or deeper friendships, becoming more of the person yourself that you wish to experience in others, as well as affirming that you have value and much to offer and are willing and worthy of receiving from others, will create powerful channels through which you can receive the abundance of love and good community that Sothis can bring to you. The goddess of celestial abundance, shining stellar Mother Sothis, will bless you with all you can possibly receive. So allow yourself to act in faith, be brave, and take steps to ready yourself right now. Make sure you harvest your crops to create even more channels through which abundance can flow to you, clearing out the old, completing and preparing the ripe crops for nourishment. This may mean revising, finishing, and bringing to fruition old projects, or deciding to let them go completely if they do not feel right to pursue any further. It might mean seeking fresh input or collaboration in certain projects, or feeling any sadness, guilt, grief, or anger over unfinished projects and letting them go completely. There may still be other projects that you feel in your heart are right for you, but not just now. And so they are released to percolate further in the cosmic womb. With this greater creative clarity and organization, your channels for abundance will be clearer and more receptive, and Sothis will have all the more room in which to bless and fill you. This oracle wishes to bring you great blessing. The ritual below will help you move into the best place within to fully receive. Do I feel like reading this ritual? No, I don't. I don't feel called to it because I don't think anyone's really going to do it, to be honest. But this is really powerful. There's a floodgates opening here, and the part where it was saying sometimes projects have to be released to percolate further. I really relate to that because I feel like sometimes with dedicating to getting a project off the ground, you kind of have to fully focus on it. I'm a Gemini rising, and I find that that Gemini part of me has a lot of goals. Okay, there's a lot of things I want to do, but I've had to learn over time that sometimes I have to wait till the right time, honestly. So that saying, don't wait because tomorrow is not promised. I fucking hate that shit. I fucking hate it. It's so stupid. It's so stupid because it will make you take action out of a place of lack. Yeah. Because if you're thinking tomorrow is not guaranteed, then you're manifesting that tomorrow will not be guaranteed. If you're trusting that a project will come to fruition exactly when it's meant to, then it will. Like for me, I really want to dive into my art. It's like an untapped talent that I have, honestly. I know I'm good at it and I know I can be great at it, but it needs time and dedication. And right now, I am deep in my tarot fun journey, dancing fun journey. You know what I mean? So sometimes it's just about picking and choosing, but it does feel like there will be some releases. And I am still going to read Carly, but I'm going to read Carly at the end of this reading. That's what I feel called to. So the Angels of Atlantis here just jumped out at me. So let's see what they have to say today. Oh, what do we got? Zadkiel with security. Look at the green. Oh my God, I was feeling green so hard today, which is also a color of prosperity, growth, fertility. Yeah. Wow. Intention with Archangel Sandalphon. And I'm also seeing enchantment with Archangel Michael. And I'm seeing Archangel Gabriel with grace. But look at this, under security. Look at this, under security. There's abundance, okay? This is wild. So I'm actually feeling the most drawn. Yeah, this is bringing Archangel Michael with this card. They're bringing a lot of magic into the situation. There's like magical experiences, right? The unicorn is always kind of like this very enchanted energy. So let's read Archangel Zadkiel here. What have you got for us today? The angels wish to assure you that they unite with you with their powerful benevolence. Zadkiel, in particular, overlights your journey with comfort at this time. Comfort. If you are disconcerted, angelic elixir will surge through you. If you're fearful, you will hear whisperings about your connection with Source. It's giving the energy, right, of like you're being returned to some kind of well-being that is aligned with Source. This feels like immaculate abundance returning more and more to your situation. Yeah. I'm going to read Archangel Uriel here with abundance. The tree of life brings abundant flow into your life. That's literally what the Isis card was saying. There's an abundant flow about to drop into your life. This is so freaking cool. This is so freaking cool. Anyone watching this, seriously, you're a blessed one. Okay. Yeah. The tree of life brings abundant flow into your life at this very moment. And this is why you have singularly received this message. The core of all abundance is the source. When you totally believe in the flow of this divine nectar, the bounty of God is responding in like measure. Faith, right? Faith. Develop the muscle of your faith by the positive regard of all your amazing achievements. Fill your life with gratitude for the abundance you are receiving. So something I've noticed in my own situation, because we are a collective and we feel each other's energy, okay? Oh, wow. They drew me to this word here that says freedom. Freedom. So this feels like, okay, where was I going with that? Oh, yeah. So on my way back from dance today, driving back, I had this thought in my head. I heard it and it said, I'm happy, right? I'm happy. And I've noticed that showing gratitude for really little things has been very easy today. So even just having a moment, like I'm getting Serpentina's food ready for it just before. And I was like, I just had this moment where I'm so grateful that I have the money to buy Serpentina food. I'm so grateful to be able to have this moment where I have food for my cat, like I feel like there's a breakthrough in gratitude here. And as I looked at this, remembering your rare energy. Hello, how are you? Welcome in. Are you hearing an echo at all from my stream? I just want to make sure. Jazzy Bella. Oh my God, cute name. I love that. Yeah, okay. So I'm going to put these like up here. And I'm drawn to these as well. Thank you for the like. Oh, no echo. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, you are so lucky and so blessed, honestly. This message is wild. There's some kind of... So I read this card from Isis. I'm sure you're not watching it from the beginning. I read this card from Isis. It's all about a huge abundance flow, literally about to enter your life. Then I got security and abundance here. And then the cards I just got, okay, receiving divine flow. Okay, you've been putting in the work, yeah? Expansiveness here as well. You're about to receive some opening of a floodgates of something, okay? Of like abundance of all kinds. Abundance isn't just money. It's like love, friendship, depth, connection. It's so many things. It's so many things, opportunities, right, to expand. So divine flow says, Eventually, one sublime desire takes precedence over all others, to follow the divine flow at all costs. Receiving, every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. Yo, there is something wild happening here. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. Stepping out of the ego. Look, there's gratitude, which is what I was just talking about before. Gratitude here. Yeah. Fill me with gratitude for all you give. May I be a vehicle for you wherever I go. Yeah, see, there's like signs of gratitude really popping up very easily moving forward. And I feel, yeah, grounded. Wow, I just cut to grounded. Look at the green. Ah! Okay. Wow, this is starting off so freaking strong. So I want to start with getting some themes from my numerology deck here. What are some themes that we can be expecting here, Spirit? Lay it out for me, yo. Teaching and learning is coming through. Teaching and learning. Forever being the student, right? That's the energy I always get from that card. Time out. Wow, this could be an abundance of time. Yeah, an abundance of time to move and do as you please. There's a lot of purple here, so there could be a crown chakra clearing. Look, as I say that, look, compassion, 99. 99 with more purple. It's giving a little bit more third eye chakra. Compassion, following your dreams and synchronicity. Oh my goodness. Synchronicity. There's going to be signs here. Signs showing you the way. Okay. Okay. Show me this timeout energy. Seriously? That's Lady Fortuna. Look at all that money pouring in. Look at that abundance. To clarify this energy, it's giving like enough money or enough security coming in to allow you more time to pause. Oof. Okay. I mean, we love it. What's the teaching and learning energy? Okay, yeah. I definitely am noticing or sensing some kind of like breaking down, some kind of like something. That's why I was feeling Kali energy. Kali is very similar to like Pluto energy for me. So it's like, and look beside it, messages, letters, insights, communication. There's some kind of oh, yeah, okay. There's some kind of experience that's coming that you may be sensing or receiving deeper insights about that cause you to learn into something, and therefore it helps others. Like it turns into intuitive wisdom for you and for other people. I don't know what that's about. So I'm going to leave that there. We'll dive back into it in a bit. Okay. Make sure you're following your dreams is an energy I just really wanted to say then. Okay. Oh my goodness. Poised. This card is all about being poised to receive some kind of opportunity or something. The colors are so dope in this card. I love it. It's kind of like me right now. I love it. Okay, well, let's see what wants to come out here. Ooh. I've been seeing 1010 as well. I don't know if you've been seeing that. Massive karmic endings, okay? But we've got building blocks here with number 28. Building blocks. I'm feeling one more from here. Building blocks. That's like a sturdy foundation, right? Buy the book. This literally came out in like another message that I did a while ago. Buy the book. This tattoo is also on Aussie Alchemist's arm. He's another tarot reader that I watch. Oh my God. Look at this. This just fell. Okay. Time for a nap. I'm also seeing this regeneration, time to go, and poised. Yo, so many messages coming through. There's going to be, okay. Whoa. Serendipity with poised. Serendipity is a very lucky energy. It's literally got that clover thing, that clover thing. Okay, I need to read some of these because this is wild, especially these two. I'm going to read these two together because at least I just turned straight to time for a nap. So I guess we're starting there, Spirit. Okay. Look, this talks about rest, rejuvenation, and renewal. And under that, look, regeneration. There is some kind of fiery regeneration taking place. I know that like Venus is moving into, if not already, but at the time of the new moon in Gemini, which is Monday, Venus is in Leo, and there's a lot happening there. And then eventually opposes Pluto, which causes a bit of destruction. That's what Pluto does in every opposition. Something's got to go, but it's like something that needs to go. Okay. So temporary non-action, okay, allowing dreams to arise. This is a time to step away and rest. Let the cares of your world go. Go into a state of non-action and allow yourself to be free of the shackles of your goals, your lists, your desires. Nothing is as important as rest, detachment, and neutrality. The overly busy mind can block you from inner wisdom if you don't step back, take a seat, and rest. Be willing to let dreams surface and ideas flow through you, absent any force of conscious direction, as you observe without engagement. And it's so relevant because we've got the new moon in Gemini, and a shadow aspect of that can sometimes be a very scattered, distracted, racy mind. I don't know if you've noticed yourself kind of jumping on your phone a lot or jumping around from social media platforms. That can be a sign that Gemini is kind of at you. So I feel like this is almost like pre-paving some energy to lead with right now, and it's actually being offline a little bit more, right? Leaning into creativity more. Yeah. All right, what's this regeneration? I didn't think I was gonna like get so many cards out of here, but this seriously, this Wisdom of the Oracle deck is so badass. Okay. So this card's all about rebirth, okay? Second chances and new opportunities. So it's almost like rest right now, let some stuff surface because opportunities are about to come in. And under that, it's like time to go. Opportunities come in and then you're off, right? Oh, and then you're off with the freaking cheetah. Going the distance. Wow, there's like a big opportunity coming in here. Second chances are available to you now. Yeah. Whatever opportunities you thought were dead are now revived in a more authentic, stronger form. Whatever you may have perceived as a failure or loss is now being replaced by something better and more powerful growing in its place. This rebirth is assured. Step into your new life. Destiny is being fulfilled in wondrous ways. Okay, I mean, I love to hear it. Okay. This energy, wait till you hear serendipity, though. I remember it's my favorite card in the deck, and I don't even know all the cards in the deck, but it's my favorite. It's number 18, which is 9. Ready? Opportunity allied with readiness, like you're ready to receive this opportunity that's coming in, yeah, after you take some time to rest. Synchronicity, okay? Luck and good fortune appearing as signs and symbols, a magical alignment of events. A magical alignment of events. And the enchanted unicorn popped out before, right? There's some magic here, okay? You've stepped into alignment with the greater good, where your dreams and the collective dream resonate in exquisite harmony. Now is the time for luck and preparation to meet and create miracles that you could never have planned all by yourself. Keep in mind that you are a channel for providence right now, as a higher energy uses you as a force on behalf of the whole world. Yeah, this is fully in alignment with divine plan. And with that comes abundance. And that's why the floodgates are opening for you right now. Like, this is massive energy. Your fortune becomes everyone's fortune. Everything you bring into being now will leave a wondrous legacy for others in the future. Your service to the world is being supported at this time. Expect the unexpected and smile, for spirit loves you so very much. You know what I mean? Like, such a beautiful card. Okay. Prosperity, you're in the right place at the right time. Be grateful for the stars are aligned in your favor and fortune is smiling on you. Victory and success are yours. The choices you have made in the past have prepared you for the opportunities now before you. This is your lucky moment. The timing is perfect. Yo. Yo, yo, yo. Whatever that is. What is poised? What is poised? Being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, and confidence. Ain't that the freaking truth? Okay. If you're attracted to this message, you've been either working on your confidence or you've been taking steps towards things that's a part of you wants that is kind of growing your confidence, right? Without you fully even realizing, maybe. But you're just on that journey. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know that you know what you need to do. Whoa, throat chakra, what's up? That was weird. Throat chakra. You know what you need to. Your skills are sharp. You've come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life that's about to begin. People respond to your confidence and they trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Okay, yeah, there's a big new phase starting here as some kind of massive abundant portal opens to you because you've made all the right choices, because of this universal law. Yeah, that which is like unto itself is drawn. But this also says abiding by social rules, conformity. I don't like that. I don't like that. Conformity? Ugh. But I feel like it's conforming to the universal law opposed to societal, right? Respecting cultural or family customs. The universe works within a structure of divine law and principle that provides a framework for human experience and evolution. The law of abundance. The law of abundance. The law of prayer, the law of karma, the law of attraction, the law of thought, the law of compensation, and the law of nature are only a few. These principles create perfect order and operate with a kind of precision beyond human understanding. Even revolution has its place in universal law. Human beings, in turn, have their own laws and customs that vary from culture to culture and family to family. Laws keep social order and govern behavior, reflecting an instinctive understanding that harmony is important. This is a time to learn these laws. Oh, learn the universal laws, yeah. Release resistance. For universal laws will correct any disharmony. Open your eyes to those universal laws. Yeah, so it's like an invitation to understand universal law more, because I just feel like that's more of the movement forward, because it's like you don't actually have to work that hard when you live from them. Yeah. I'm actually really intrigued as to what this building blocks is, because it does feel like you're building something. Strong foundations, literally what I said. Yeah. Strong foundations. Thank you for the likes. Strong foundations, a beautiful work in progress. Something's building here. Something is in the process already. Yeah. You have everything you need to cultivate an extraordinary life. This is a time when your focus needs to be on the foundations you build upon. Your work, your relationships, and your very being are underwritten by your values, ethics, morals, and core beliefs. Are they still true for you? Will they stand the test of time and serve as the solid grounding upon which you construct your life? Now you are making changes that will affect everything in a positive way. Ooh, your destiny is truly a remarkable and beautiful design. Okay. I mean, I love it. I'm loving the energy that's coming out for this today. Seriously. I'm going to keep this one there. Okay. This is a big drop we're doing today. I'm going to get one more oracle, and then we're diving into tarot. Okay. Ooh, the otter. Very playful, happy, loving energy. It's like the most playful card in the deck. Ooh, I just cut to black egg too. Ooh, let's just shuffle these. Oh, it's fully dark outside. Okay, it's fully dark outside. And this bright light. It's like everyone would be able to see me right now. I'm just going to close the blinds. Can you guys just chill for 2 secs? Okay. The fresh air that was coming in from there was really nice, though. Surprising it's not more cold. Okay. All right. Okay, that's better. Okay, what wants to come through from here, Spirit? Holy moly. The swan. The swan. The swan. Swans can really talk about, like, kind of meeting your partner, right? So some form of abundance that could be coming in is a partner for someone. Where's the swan? That reminds me of Billy Madison. Stop looking at me, swan. Okay. Oh. The swan. Okay. Effortless creativity, sensitive mystic, elegant power. Isn't that just so freaking badass? The swan represents heightened creativity. In Hindu mythology, the goddess Saraswati, the embodiment of language, creativity, and artistry, rides on the back of this graceful creature The swan is ready to take us there, to the fluid realm of writing, creating, and reflecting. It does feel like there's going to be some kind of big creative idea, dream. Something is surfacing, right? Something is surfacing that might be new, that feels very aligned, and it's almost like a next step on your journey, okay? That you've probably already been building towards, but there's some opportunity that comes in here that allows more of a creative flow, more of a creative follow, is how you know what I mean? Because really, creation is a following. You follow it, right? It's a receiving from the divine realm. It's a receiving from the higher self. So artistry, this potent and healing energy is not to be taken for granted or taken lightly. When the swan card appears, your soul is calling for attention, for solo time. Time out, yeah, because you're about to get a freaking idea. Take some time out. You're about to get a freaking idea channeled in from the divine realm about what to do, where to go, about your next step. It just feels big, okay? An inner voice is waiting to be heard, an inner vision likely to be revealed. That is so freaking cool, okay? Infinite creative power. Solo time and some writing. So I don't know if anyone here feels the urge to journal. Maybe if you haven't journaled lately, that could be really good for this energy. Swan. Okay. I'm getting lamb on the bottom of the deck. The lamb is about innocence and purity, I believe. Peaceful, prophetic, patient, prophetic. Okay. The lamb is the bearer of an important message. Its contents can only be heard when a deep level of quiet has been established. I really feel like that's important for you if you're seeing this. Take some time, okay? Take some time. Take some time out. Lamb energy is the honest guidance you hear from an old friend, a young child, or sometimes a surprising stranger. Though the lamb's message may channel through another person, the wisdom resonates within you. It will repeat and reverberate until you listen. Approach this gentle creature with utmost patience and reverence. Truth is a gift. Sit still, listen, and receive. Wow. Okay. I'm going to take it. Wow, dolphin. Dolphins have been such a sign for me lately. Okay. Oh, look, it popped. Look, it plopped. It plopped. It popped. The black egg. I cut to this before. So we're going to read it. Okay. But that's very much, there's some kind of spirit element involved. It's giving God energy, honestly. Everything is a freaking sign at the moment. I just cut to the eagle. Okay. Where's the black egg spirit? Where is it? Phoenix moment. Oh, this is just so on point. Okay. Black egg, speaking from an authentic voice. And it's funny because when I was writing my notes for the new moon in Gemini that will be coming out probably tomorrow, keep an eye out for that. Hello, divine elemental. You used it this morning and keep getting the dolphin. Oh my God, that's fun. That's fun, playful energy, right? There's definitely an uplifting, playful energy coming out in this next phase here. But there's also, with this new moon in Gemini, there is going to be a shift in your communication, a new beginning, a new way of speaking, a new voice. Your voice could literally change. Yeah. Because Gemini is all about communication, networking, right? Oh, thank you. Yeah, I liked this energy. I love this wig. It's one of my favorites. Love it. And then I just went all kind of green and stuff. Speaking from an authentic voice, the truth. Okay. The black egg contains one of life's essential treasures, the truth. Inside of it resides no confusion, excuses, small talk, noise, or lies, not even white ones. This living and breathing vessel harbors only that which rings true. When this as essence is in balance, we speak slowly and clearly. We are drawn to activities like writing. What is it about the writing? The swan was all about that, right? Writing, reading, teaching, singing, or perhaps public speaking. Holy moly. Sounds draw us in, books draw us in, the concept of truth itself draws us in. We start asking questions like, what do I know to be true about myself, and what is true about the world? When the energy of the black egg is not yet accessed, we speak from an unsure place. Oh my gosh, yeah. This is like finding ourselves, finding some kind of truthful, worthy version of ourselves, and now speaking from that space. That's what it's sort of giving, which is so freaking aligned for this new moon. I cannot even. I felt so free and relaxed and in awe of everyone else's voice and sound. Oh, it's so cute. I noticed my sound. Oh, it did. It changed yesterday at my first group set. Wow. Group sessions. How are they going? They must be so fun. We say things others want to hear, we gossip, or we repeat stories to justify our subpar behavior. Oh, we might even try to convince ourselves that we have no inner truth at all. The energy of the black egg hovers and waits for us to reconnect. It is available at every moment, in every situation. It's the epicenter of truth, the birthplace of our voice. This is giving the energy of really coming back to ourselves. Yeah. Yeah, scary, but was so worth it, and going weekly. I feel like that'll be so good for you because of your concert that's coming up. It's like a necessary step in you, releasing some of that maybe fear. Yeah, I love that for you so much. The subtle essence of this card resides at the base of the throat. Literally before I was like coughing and talking about throat chakra. That is so freaking cool. At the base of the throat, at the Vishuddha. I don't know how to say that chakra, but the throat chakra. The ancient sages saw this center as the hub that governs our speech and expression. Yeah, you're going to be expressing yourself very differently after the new moon. That's the energy I'm getting. The balance of this center is important for all of us, but is especially essential for writers, editors, musicians, and teachers. Oh, wow. I just understood what this is. Okay, there's going to be paradigms breaking away. Absolutely necessary step. Yeah. I'm so proud of you. There's breaking down blocks, familiar paradigms that have kept us expressing ourselves in a certain way, breaking down so we can receive like different forms of communication, because we literally got the letter twice, right? It's going to be important for your journey, for your mission here. Yeah, it's going to be very important for it. Wow, haven't even dived into tarot yet. I'm loving this. I love the dolphin. I'm seeing a bit of shark energy too, but we'll see if I feel called to diving into those later. I'm going to leave it up this way. Okay, so let's dive into tarot. Spirit, what is this message that's coming through here? What is the message here? It just feels like it's right time, right? Right time, right place, right time. Oh, yeah. There's been a fundamental healing in self-worth, okay? Time to expand into who I am. Yeah, my I am. So, okay, point this reading, but so on point. Yee, thank you, love. This, yeah, Queen of Pentacles, this is the expanding process of remembering our value, remembering our worth, and starting to operate from that space, dropping out of the head and into the body. That's very much about what the Queen does. She gets out of the head, and I feel like that's very relevant, okay? Because we can sometimes start to doubt or think our worth is not what it is from this space. But when we get out of that, it's like an ancient remembering that takes place, and we can operate from that space. So the star here is also talking about regeneration, renewal. Yeah. I just heard recycle. So there's also old energies that are turning into new ones. And it's literally alchemizing into becoming very dependable, reliable for ourselves, but our projects. This is resources coming back to us, energy coming back to us, health expanding, well-being expanding, having more stamina. There's a lot returning. This is like faith and hope coming back into the situation. But this is also security expanding, our sense of security expanding. This is huge. Huge. Okay, what else wants to come through here, Spirit? Oh, wow. Wow, this is so freaking relevant. Yeah. There's the opportunity that's coming in. There's a new offer, a new beginning, a new prosperous beginning that is being brought into you right now. Yeah. There is a new phase here in like empathy. Okay. There's this new phase here in believing in the impossible. I really feel like this offer that's coming in is going to feel very magical. Yeah. Because the Page of Cups receives intuitive downloads, receives insights, and has to believe in them. Yeah. Has to follow them, has to see it not from the logical mind, has to see it from the mystical. So yeah, this is giving very like magical kind of experience. And I keep being drawn back to this energy. Yeah. The core of it. Wow. This energy, it's so funny because I just experienced this in my own situation, this very card, this very process. Yeah. When it's like you're getting ready to release something, you're getting ready to put something out there, because the wands can be a creative project. So there's going to be creative projects that are ending, completing, releasing. And what can happen is it can feel like a final push, this energy, because it's like there's an ending and a new beginning. And it's like you're getting somewhere with something. Okay. This can feel very tense, can feel very exhausting, this energy, because it's like it's taken up so much of your energy. Yeah. It's taken up so much of your energy, and it can leave you feeling rocked when it's done, because it's taken up so much space. This can be even a karmic journey, because the wands signify our spirit, our raw spirit. Yeah. So this can even just be like a karmic journey, a karmic loop, but it can also be, yeah, creative projects, creative desires, our passion projects. It's a lot about our creativity, our desires. Yeah. So it feels like something is finishing up here or coming close to finishing, and you're going to have more space and time. Now, whenever a 10 of wands is reversed, okay, you're in the next phase of the 10, which is the space that you enter after a creative project is completed or put out there, launched, right? And in that space, there's nothing else to do. There's actually nothing else to do. The inspiration has been brought into full fruition. Karmic journey for me, finally closing off. Yeah, I feel like I went through that too last weekend. My coworker went through it too. I witnessed it. Massive, massive. And it's big emotional energy that is attached to this, because it's like it can instantly drain you, because it's spiritual energy, can instantly drain. And it's like that all of a sudden there's nothing left in the tank. Okay. And for an example, like I was just working towards a witchy market, committing to it. The lead up to it, we spent about 2 months creating for it, working on it late nights. Yeah. So it's something that you really commit to for a long period of time. Sometimes it's longer, obviously, all the time varies. But then when it finally came to the final push, the weekend of, it was draining beyond belief. And then when it finished, it was almost like you can enter into a bit of a funk. Yeah, a bit of a depression, because you need to rest and recuperate, turn inward and rest, so that the next inspiration can surface. And the next inspiration is promising a lot of prosperity here. A lot. A lot. Okay. Yeah. It's been draining. It's been draining AF, yeah, in ways. Because there's been a lot to deal with. There's been a lot of karmic energy present on this journey here. Okay. Wow, look. 6 of Wands. Success, prosperity, recognition. Yeah. There's so many people in the background praising. Yeah. I'm really feeling this for you, Divine. Like it's like it's going to go well, right? It's going to go well. There's going to be a lot of recognition that comes in from this, a lot of success that comes in from this. And it's like courage expanding, bravery expanding. You'll realize that there's like that you can do anything. Nothing holds you back, right? I just want to dive a little bit more into this Page of Cups energy for a sec. What is this Page of Cups? Show me. Oh wow, yeah, yeah. It's definitely pointing to a new phase that's starting for you that is very exciting, because it's like a new kind of love frequency enters your reality. Yeah, because to clarify, I got it with the 6 of swords here, okay, in the boat. 6 of swords talks about moving on. 6 of swords talks about trusting our intuition somewhere. Yeah. Trusting our intuition somewhere. I love that, because the 6 of swords, there can be a lot of emotion that that comes with it, with that moving on, because essentially we're making choices, we're leaving things behind. We're leaving even old people behind, old obstacles. We're moving on, right? And we're moving into this very abundant, magical phase, it feels like. Yeah. Let me just. There's definitely something happening in the mind, yeah? And that's where the paradigm is shifting. There's some kind of rocky time you're leaving behind here, yeah? It's in the process. It's happening now. I got so much support and encouragement at our group session, and really heard myself when we harmonized together and could really hear my soulful voice. I love that so much. Yeah, community is like, there's experiences of community that's happening here, yeah? Because even with my dance class, it's so supportive. Everyone is like gives compliments and everyone's very encouraging, like, don't worry if you don't get it yet, like it takes time, just like stick with it, we believe in you, that kind of thing. And it's just it's it's just wild, you know? Like it gives you energy and it changes your whole day, right? So community is super important. I've decided to prepare to move on alone, and I know that was the lesson worth the end of this karmic. Yeah. Yeah, community is everything for me, and I feel so safe with my anxiety. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Me too, right? I used to be very anxious and like I've actually been feeling pretty anxious like this week, and I don't know why. I've been having very unusual, deep, uncomfortable dreams. I guess there's just still processing happening. I don't know if anyone else is like that. Um, but yeah, community is like amazing for connection. We sometimes underestimate how important that is. I know I have in the past. Just do everything on my own. Um, yeah, wow. This can also be like emotional healing. Yeah. Moving on, moving into emotional healing. Wow. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. But there's also this kind of phase starting up in being very emotionally stable, choosing self-love, choosing self-care, yeah? Um, and a phase begins that's very supportive, okay? And this even talks about very artistic kind of creative energy. So, yeah, that's what's happening there, yeah. That's what's oh, let's see what this, like, opportunity is. Let's see what this financial kind of new beginning, new start is, yeah? I'm so intrigued. So, what is this Ace of Pentacles energy, spirit? Oh, came out so quick. Ooh. There's definitely a big manifestation of prosperity here. Yeah? Super intense dream. Scary one last night. Yeah. I had one not that long ago. Was it last night? Yeah, last night. Okay. I kept waking up to out of this dream, and sometimes I'd wake up out of it and it would be a positive experience, and then I'd wake up out of it and I'd have anxiety. Like it's so weird, yeah. Look, 9 of cups on the bottom of the deck. Wish fulfillment, wish come true. Just feeling elated, right? Out of this lack situation, overcoming the lack situation with a deep connection to spirit. That's what that feels like. That is so freaking powerful. There's a new solid foundation. There's a new solid foundation that's being manifested here. The Magician is interesting to clarify it with because I saw it two ways. Yeah. I saw it reverse initially, but I am feeling it upright. There could be a bit of clarity lacking around I see. A little bit unclear on like what this is, yeah, which is so fine because that's sometimes just part of the step. It's sometimes just like waiting for it to surface, yeah, something is surfacing. So it makes sense why it popped out this way, but I am feeling it this way. This is also an untapped talent. So that's what I'm feeling that this is connected to. Some kind of untapped talent is now having it's now coming out. Yeah. It's now presenting itself through an opportunity that finds you. Isn't that just so freaking cool? Okay. But yeah, there's like some new desire here that you want and that you will start going after. That you will be strongly focused on. But it's not like present yet. There's still some things That's what it feels like. There's still some things. Let me get some more messages here. I kept going back into it, and yeah, same, good then bad then good then, yeah, weird, right? I don't know. Did any of these turn? No. Celebrate good times. Come on. I'm totally leaning into what shows up for me now. Oh, that song? Yeah. Celebrate. Oh. 7 of Wands. Yeah, look, that's that protecting your peace, that's taking time out, that's just like, yeah, like discerning where you put your focus and your energy right now. Super important. I've been telling everyone I got this app. It's Opal. It's an app called Opal. Where it like blocks out apps so that you get your focus back. And I just feel like that's really important for some time that's coming up, because there's also this other message floating around about not being on the internet from the 28th of June to like some kind of time in July. And I don't fully know why. I don't know if there's going to be some kind of influx of like AI misinformation or something. I don't know. Just going to get some more water for myself. Okay. Where was I with the 7 of Wands? Yeah. Ooh, 7 of Wands can also be about standing your ground. And on the bottom of the deck, I've got this energy again. So I don't know if there's someone that you're going to have to stand your ground with or protect your energy from soon. Yeah. Or have just, because this is really an energetic read of what's happening now. Some energy that's present now. Yeah. Let's see if I can get a time frame actually while we're here. What's the time frame for this energy that we're reading today, Spirit? Something about, yeah, you're ready now. So it could be from now until, I just heard within a few weeks. So, oh, and look, I heard within a few weeks. Yeah. So up to the next month, I guess this energy is for. And yes, came out. So yeah. You're going to be ready for some opportunity coming in within the next month. Okay. Yeah, 7 of Wands is all about defending yourself, standing up for yourself. Yeah. Defending what you believe in, taking some kind of high road. Yeah. And being quite assertive in what you believe and what you choose. Ooh. Ooh. I don't want to really, oh, yeah. Oh. That, like with this energy, you could feel a little bit like under attack, you know? I wouldn't be surprised, to be honest. Yeah. A little bit under attack there by someone with a big ego, like harassed kind of energy. But that could just be a momentary thing, right? See how you go. See how you go. Wow, look, it's not even going to rock you, okay? It's not even going to rock you. Yeah? King of Cups. That's like being incredibly stable. Yeah, I'm also seeing the moon. So the next new moon is going to be very important for this energy. It's going to play a part in this. But like King of Cups stays stable, stays emotionally centered through any upheaval, yeah, any wave, any big whatever, super rock solid. And you're going to be noticing that about yourself. Yeah, it's going to be an expansion, a mastery over some kind of external situation where you feel under attack, but it just doesn't rock you. It just doesn't rock you. Yeah. Because you've connected in with some energy of like security in yourself, stability in yourself. This is self-sufficiency, but it just feels like being rock solid in some kind of thriving energy that it just takes care of it for you. Hello, new sub. How does it work? Can I ask a question? Hey, Luna, thank you so much for being here. I'm doing a general read, a collective read. So I'm kind of almost done there-ish. So if you hang around, I can answer questions at the end. Yeah, if you feel like hanging around. But right now, it's just a general collective reading. Oh, where's the card gone? Oh, there it is. Ooh, temperance. Temperance. Yes, I am curious. I'll be here listening. Perfect. Wonderful to hear, Luna. Temperance is cool. It's balance, right? It's remaining sort of like patient as well. So it feels like, yeah, you'll definitely remain sort of patient through this kind of little blip. This feels like a blip. Because when with this, like the title of this reading is really going to be about like the floodgates opening, honestly, some kind of abundant portal opening, which is so freaking cool. Okay. And I feel like maybe that's what triggers someone here. Could be triggering someone. Temperance energy is about having self-control, right? See what I mean? It's about self-control because you're remembering that you're abundant. Yeah. Deeply, internally. Yeah. This is when you really choose to align your actions and your desires with what's best for yourself, but also for others, but first yourself, right? And there, in turn, it creates balance, peace, calm, harmony. Wow. This is like thriving in peace and harmony, right? Thriving. Yeah. I love that. I freaking love that. Does anything else want to come through from the tarot? Two of Pentacles. Remain adaptable right now, yeah? Be flexible. Go with the flow. Because change is here, yeah? I keep cutting to this Eight of Swords. That's the paradigm that's breaking down here. Oh, and that's where this person is coming from, yeah? That's also a common and where this person's coming from. Lack paradigm, right? And you don't come from lack because you're coming from this space where money grows on trees. Abundance is grown from your belief system. Yeah. The money that you have access to, the wealth that you have is a portal inside you. It's really nothing physical. That when it shows up physically, it's in response to that understanding and connection of deep purity and wealth within yourself. Yeah. I'm so grateful for how everything is happening for me, and my highest timeline is now beautiful, open to change and ready to receive. We love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. I also want to grab some like singular kind of messages here for this. For the people watching, what else do we need to hear for this message, Spirit? Ooh, expectations exceeded. Yeah, your expectations are going to be exceeded here. You're currently adjusting to new frequencies, in case you were wondering. Okay, and that could be why things could feel a little tense right now. Because this is a very like life feels like there's pressure. Yeah, it feels a bit heavy at times. Yeah, but it doesn't stop you, but it's like you can't fully see down the line. You might be intuitively feeling and sensing things, but you can't see far beyond the next step. And that's exactly how it's meant to be, if that's what you're feeling. Yeah. Wow. You are transmuting hundreds of thousands of years of suppression and oppression. Okay. in this life cycle. It's huge, okay? It's huge what's been happening on planet Earth and the fact that we are here. Yeah. You're here to be seen by many, okay? Here to be seen by many. Oh, wow, we've got self-love reverses the curse, yeah? I'm suddenly, oh, look at this. You're about to receive something. It's what this whole message is about, yeah? Take a break when you can, yeah? Take a break. Don't be afraid to take a little break, yeah? I actually just took a week off work. Sitting, waiting for clarity. And look, there's the dolphin energy, play. Take a little bit of time for play. That's a message I need to hear. Seriously, I can be a little bit bad at that. I am always just like working, but I love work. I love what I do, right? I love what I do, so it doesn't always feel like work. Okay, let's get some of this energy out. Leo, Venus is about to move into Leo. I did mention that earlier. It feels like a soul growth spurt, but it's going to be worth it. Yes, seriously, soul growth spurt. Yes, 100%. I feel that, Luna. I'm ready to be seen and taking my time to just be whatever I need to be every day, taking one day as it comes. Beautiful. I love that. Look, mind blown. Something's about to blow your mind. So Leo energy. Leo's a fixed sign. Yeah. It can be very like, it can be very like, it's an exciting energy. Yeah. It's a very playful, exciting energy. This is so freaking cool. With Pisces, that's dreamy. And it's currently Pisces. The North Node is in Pisces. So there's definitely some kind of mystical, intuitive energy. Wow, be selfish. When this dark energy presents itself, be incredibly selfish, yeah? Because I feel like with this page of cups that came out earlier, you're very empathic, very, very nurturing, very caring, very loving, and sometimes that can be taken advantage of. So when this dark energy presents itself, be selfish, put yourself first. It's not wrong, okay? I'm also seeing, look, the Wheel of Fortune with the world. That's huge. That's freaking huge. A destined ending. A destined ending and a change of a big season. This is together, that's huge change, huge ending, right on time. Right on time. Wow. There's some enveloping that's happening with the universe. What is this card? It keeps grabbing. Ooh. Your guides don't play about you. Yeah. Your guides are protecting you. Blow my mind, baby. I'm ready for this change. Yeah. I know. And it's like, I've seen it. You're high class, by the way. But I've seen it in the energies. Yeah. There's like a huge ending. Someone, is skating on thin ice. Your guides don't play about you. That's what I keep hearing. There's a lot of karma that comes when someone fucks with you, basically. 7th house energy, Libra energy. Yeah. For real, this is now. Yeah. All kinds of partnerships, right? Skating on thin ice. It's someone around you. 7th house can also talk about enemies. With Chiron, healing. Some kind of wisdom that you gather from this situation is going to help others. Yeah, okay. Divine masculine, Sagittarius, and Scorpio energy. What the frick? That could be specific for some people. But a Scorpio and Sag cusp, that's intense because they're opposites. One's fixed, one's mutable, one's fire, one's water, one's deep. I mean, Sag is still deep, but it's more explorative. Never fuck with people who follow higher guidance. Honestly, I love that. Damn straight. I know who this is now. Ooh, for real, Luna, you're so right. Yeah. Yeah, she is. Look, I'm seeing mind blown again. Okay. 11th house, groups, organizations, social, revolution. With Pluto, something is breaking down, Something's breaking down. Island life. Okay, I'm just going to get one more from here because they jumped. So what's this? Leaving the situation. Exiting the rat race. Right? Like, massive. This is massive. Wow. You're having a wish come true. 9 of Cups. Literally right there. You're having a wish come true. Because you've made good investments, yeah? And unfortunately, that saying of misery loves company is freaking true. When people see you lit up, when people see you believing or having faith in the impossible, going after the impossible, it triggers people to be like, yeah, okay, righto, right? It's just, I don't know what, it's the ego. Yeah, it's just the ego. Popcorn. I am an islander, love the island life. Yeah. Infiltration. Yeah, someone might like kind of overstep some boundaries soon. And just remember that like spirit can take care of it, right? This opportunity that's coming in, it's closer than ever. Isn't that freaking so cool? Not feeling that one. Anything else want to come out here, Spirit? Have faith in me now. Oh my God, that's just so beautiful. It could almost make me cry. No longer forcing it, just trusting it, yeah? More time to do what you want. Seriously, yeah? This energy again? More time to do what you want. Time out, sorry. There you go. Isn't that just wild? I have complete faith. Good. No chasing, but attracting it. Yes. And it's a totally different way to move, right? It is a totally different way to move. It can feel a bit like clunky at the beginning, right? I am feeling really called to read a Kali message, and then I will answer your message, Luna, and even anyone that wants a message, I will answer your messages. But I do want to get it. It's just a feeling. I don't know why. Oh, my back. Just a sec. Kali Oracle. So freaking badass. Alana Fairchild also does Isis. I haven't used this deck very much. Okay, what is what is it that you want me to read from here? Why are you nudging me, Kali? Wow, these cards have some presents. Oh, I'm going to do the first one that fell. Holy shit. It's a number 11. So I am seeing 1111. 1111. This says Durga Kalika. Yeah, it's carrying very like death energy. That eye popping out the freaking skull. That's creepy. Number 11. What have you got for us? Kali. She is fierce, divine justice. An unyielding resolution in favor of the light. It's scary, right? Yeah. Cool deck, yeah. She is every method and all means necessary to ensure success for the soul. She is the unexpected victory. Arising at the very moment when all seems lost, transforming tragedy into triumph. She is our spiritual sun, our light, and our ever radiant reminder that from the darkest night, a new dawn shall always arise. Dare to trust me in your faith than your fear. That card literally before said, have faith in me now. Maybe that was Carly speaking. Ah! Wow. For every problem that can arise, there are many more divine solutions unfolding even now. In the Hindu cosmology through which Kalima is known, life is sustained through a continual balancing and interaction between the light and the dark, of that which promotes life and that which destroys it. In one story of Kali's birth, she erupts in a frenzy of divine wrath, catapulted out of the awakened third eye of the golden warrior goddess Durga, straight into the battlefield to arrest the rising power of evil forces. Ah, so freaking cool. The battlefield that triggers Kali's emergence is the setting of the ancient war between the light and the dark. This war takes place in our world daily and often enough in our own minds and hearts. It's a war of choice where our free will decides which qualities are allowed to become stronger in our lives. Do we choose love or do we choose hate? Do we choose trust or doubt? Faith or fear? Me too. I love this card too. When we want to choose the higher path but find it difficult to avoid being overcome by our lower nature or the negativities around us, the divine beings of love manifest their presence to strengthen the light. In Kali's case, she absorbs the darkness, thereby freeing us from its potentially overwhelming and undermining effect. Kali's birth on the battlefield has meaning. Durga, the unconquerable goddess of light. Unconquerable goddess of light. Dude, that freaking saying is so badass, right? Can you please show the deck again? I feel so inspired by it. I might want it. Yeah, for sure. It is, yeah, this one. Alana Fairchild, the Kali Oracle. Yeah. Such a good one. And they all offer invocations and rituals as well, which I don't obviously share here, but it's cool. Like, it's like, yeah, I love this energy too. So powerful. I'm excited to do these regular lives where we just like tap into the energy, read it all out. Yeah. Dive right in, see what it's all about. Yeah. Especially going forward because the fire horse energy is really picking up from now on. Yeah. I don't know why. Don't ask me, but it is. There's going to be a real big pickup. I don't know if you felt it from the start of June, but yeah, it's starting. with the weapons of every divine being at her disposal, had encountered a particularly virulent negative being, right? We were just talking about you coming up against a negative being, yeah? Ooh, so Kali's gonna be with you through this, and you can call on Kali if you need to, if it's particularly frustrating or annoying, right? Whenever a drop of his blood touched the earth, he multiplied, becoming even more powerful. When Durga realized a weapon greater than all others was required to beat him, she summoned her energy and birthed Kali from her third eye. What? Because of the alignments. Yeah, and the humanity shift, I feel. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's so cute. Kali is a weapon of the light and an expression of love's protective will. So Kali leapt forth, gobbling up every emanation of the demon and every drop of blood before it. I'm getting chills, yo. Could every blood so before every drop of blood, it could touch the earth, ending the cycle of terror. Kali is the wrath of the goddess of light, divine fury in action. She not only strengthens the workings of goodness in our lives, but she reverses negativity's grip and brings it to an abrupt halt. I have chills all over my arms. This is what's happening. Yeah. There's some kind of abrupt ending, an abrupt halt. Yeah. And a portal of abundance pouring into your reality. I feel so charged up. The healing consequences of this intervention can result in dramatic changes. Situations that obstruct us, even without us fully realizing it, give way. And through that process, an easier and more graceful path unexpectedly opens up. Oh my God, this is so freaking cool. Whoa. Okay. Ah. When this oracle arises in a reading, an unexpected ease and grace are due to manifest. Holy shit. Know that the fruition of your soul shall be unstoppable. Whatever divine protection is necessary to secure your fulfillment shall spontaneously arise. The symbolism of new demons popping up from drops of blood hitting the earth is a representation of the duplicity and resistance of negativity. It is always seeking new ways to compel the mind toward judgment, fear, anger, and hate. The ego continuously seeks new ways to inflate itself, to place itself above or below others, to justify itself, to congratulate itself, to separate and distinguish itself as either superior or inferior. The workings of the ego promise so much but deliver nothing but suffering. Love me some me too. I love that. Love me some spontaneity. um If Kali needs to manifest for the pestilent misery of the ego to be overcome, then out of the luminous beauty of Durga, the wrathful ferocity of the divine feminine warrior Kalima awakens and acts. It almost feels like Kalima has many faces, but I don't know if that's accurate. But it does feel like that. This oracle guides you to allow divine intervention to support you during the battles taking place in your life or your mind. Ooh, your mind. If you feel that darkness is gaining higher ground and your ability to trust in the face of the unknown is being challenged, fear not. Durga Kalika arises when we have an unusually difficult challenge and the ways we usually support ourselves are insufficient to deal with these circumstances effectively. We need to be open to inspiration and willing to adapt so the light within is protected and the pathway ahead continues. to unfold without unnecessary future difficulties, even if that takes us beyond our usual methods of operation. It is a portent of unexpected success. I don't know what portent means. I'm going to write this word here. Portent. I don't know what that word is. Many faces and many hands. Yeah. Unexpected success, even when everything appears to be going against you, you can trust that the tide of the most virulent negativity shall turn swiftly and decidedly. Wow. I'm so glad I read from this. Okay. It's so relevant. So you're very protected. Make sure you call on Kalima if someone really freaking tries you. It should be a bad omen. So yeah, that's kind of the energy of right now. There's like, it's so funny because I did have a download recently around like the spiritual war that's going on, light versus dark and that kind of thing, which is really Baal, right? The negative entity that the elite, scummy elite, pray to, sacrifice to. It's Baal against divine feminine light is how I perceive it and received it in this download that I had. And each of us have a part to play in it. I don't know where I was going with that. It just came out. So does anyone have any questions they would like answered? Pop them down in the comments below while I just tidy up the cards, and then I can take a quick look into the energy for you. Sure thing, Luna. Oh, got distracted. Even anyone that hasn't been writing, you're more than welcome to drop a question. I appreciate your attendance to this live. Currently in separation from my divine masculine, an insight on how my DM's feeling about me. Alrighty, let's have a look. Let's take a look here. Oh, that's weird. There. Okay. Okay, show me for Luna, Spirit. For Luna. Show me what's going on here with divine masculine. With her divine masculine in separation. Show me. Oh, okay. The Five of Swords popped. I'm not going to take it, but the Five of Swords popped. That can sometimes be like, there's a bit of karmic energy. There's maybe, I don't know if there's been arguments. Yeah, wow. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Is there suffering here? That's like, this is suffering, or things haven't gone to plan. Yeah. Things haven't manifested the way you desired them. And it's causing you some pain. Yeah, look. Lovers, but in reverse. This energy, it's heavy. Disharmony. Does it feel disharmonious? Oof. Nine of Cups in the reverse. I mean, technically, Nine of Cups can be still a positive card, but in its lowest polarity, it can be the opposite of happiness, which is unhappiness. Yeah. Unhappiness. I also got High Priestess out. So there's definitely like a beautiful sensitive energy here. And I feel like High Priestess can sometimes be talking about something that's hidden, something that's kept from someone, okay? Because it's sort of mystical energy, so it can be hidden secrets. What's this Nine of Cups energy here, Spirit? Is someone very focused on their work? I feel a lot of pain, but not sure it's only mine because I get it also from him. Yeah, someone's like really focused on their work right now in the separation. There's some kind of journey starting up here. Show me his energy. I think he's unhappy. Yeah, that's how it feels. Yeah. 10 of Cups in the reverse. There's a level he's feeling unhappy about the separation. Yeah, because it's almost like it's not what he desired either, but he could just be focusing, putting that energy back into work as potentially a distraction. Because he doesn't feel like celebrating right now. I got the cheerfulness in the reverse as well. The separation brought up a lot of healing that needs to be done from both of us. He couldn't slow up. He couldn't show up emotionally. It does feel like whenever I see a 10 of Cups in the reverse, this can be an energy of like taking time to get clear on what's not working, what's disconnected, what feels fulfilling. And I feel like that's maybe what he's doing in this separation is some deep diving into what actually is fulfillment. Because if someone doesn't know what that is, they're kind of just like bobbing along, or not showing up for someone emotionally, right? Show me some more here around his energy. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Knight of Pentacles, taking it slow, one step at a time, putting care, self-care, self-nurture, just taking care of the body. I actually feel like through this process of separation, he's learning to take care of himself better, because that's kind of what leads to loving and nurturing and being able to show up emotionally for someone. Yeah. Is through the day-to-day preparation of taking care of oneself. Yeah. I'm seeing two cards here for him, right? Eight of Swords and Ace of Cups. There's been hey Shirley. Hey Shirley. Ah! Thanks for being here, Shirley. Yes, I believe he's working out a lot and doing meditation. Yeah, this is really good. That's High Priestess can be meditation as well, right? So I feel like he's really actually taking appropriate steps here. Yeah. He's getting clear on what these limitations, internal limitations are for him. Because this can sometimes be caused from past traumas, past pains, past memories that kind of affect us in the present. And that's what I feel like he's been maybe trying to navigate. And Ace of Cups shows that self-love. So there's like a new loving journey that he's finding his way through. Like, this is actually really beautiful. And I'm really proud of you for separating, because sometimes that separation can be difficult, but it was really necessary because there was absolutely a disharmony between the two. Yeah. It just really feels like he's going to get clear on what this is, because yeah, look, below it is 10 of Swords, a whole mental paradigm ending. This is an ego death that he's going through. Can be very disorienting, but he is doing the work. To get a 10 of Swords, he's doing the work. He's jumping from the limitation, the pain points, the triggers, the difficult experiences in the past, and he's releasing them. He's going through a deep shedding, and he needs to do this on his own. Yeah. It also feels like he's getting clear and releasing like emotional illusion, which could be causing him to not show up appropriately, right? And I'm also seeing this energy here. Yeah, wow, ancestors are really guiding this. And beyond that, I'm seeing weddings. So take that if you want it. But like right now, there's a journey starting up here. He's having really good progress. Maybe the separation won't be happening for as long as you think it will, because the Chariot can be rapid acceleration forward, very fast progress, because essentially he's opening up to his internal realm more. Yeah, he's clearing out some spiritual channel, some blocks. Even, I mean, I just have throat chakra, so I don't know what that is. Maybe he has difficulty in expressing that love or expressing deep connection, love affirmation. Yeah, love language. There's a block there. I'm sending love to everyone. Have a great day. I got to go to the village. Hopefully catch you when I get back. Bye. Have fun in the village. Yeah, through this separation, I'm processing also past heartbreaks, and I believe he's doing the same. Yeah. Yeah. You guys are most likely mirrors, right? If you're each other's divine union. When we separated, I told him that he's my person and didn't chase anymore. And I believe that is also causing his ego death and confronting him with his limits. Wow. Wow. Yep. You're like a catalyst for each other, initiating each other into an individual spiritual journey, highly, highly favored and taken care of by ancestors. Yeah. It's like you both come from the same family ancestry. Like when you guys go back into spirit, you've lived a lot of lives together and you've done a lot of journeys together. A lot. This is giving the energy of a quick turn too, quick turn of events. See how they're going this way and then this guy goes that way. It's like giving me a right turn. So I don't know if things are going to shift quicker than you expect. He admires me for the way I word my feelings. Oh my God, that's so beautiful. Okay, yeah. Yes, Divine, I feel like my soul is expanding to more love. And he has to be able to hold that. And if he can't, then you have to move on, right? So that's probably where you guys are kind of at a little bit. It's like, I love that you're still prioritizing your own self, your own needs. But this looks really good. There's a lot of money here too. So I feel like what he's healing is kind of lack, is what it's giving to me. It's like a bit of a lack situation in his emotional body. But it really feels like he's doing the work. Yeah. He's diving in deep here. The moon. It like the moon can also talk about illusions. So it's like from this illusions, fears that he has that hold him back from expressing, it's coming into peace, calm, harmony. Yeah, wow. I love this energy for you, Luna. He also wants to be a provider and show up in the physical. Yeah, that's what you need, right? What a reading. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful energy. Yeah, he's definitely not happy being apart from you, but he's putting in the work. Knight of Pentacles. Putting in the work. Yeah. Because it's not a quick, it's not like by him taking a slower approach, things are actually able to move faster. Because it's like there's a control that's being released here from him. there's an acceptance, it feels. Yeah. If he wants the Empress, he needs to be an Emperor. Boom! Yes, Luna. Yes. So happy for you, my love. I love that energy. And like you walking away is also a huge sign of self-worth as well, you know? And will do things for your own abundant journey, right? That's probably why this huge freaking abundant portal is opening to you now, because you did the hard thing. You did the hard thing and put yourself first. Now, there was also, thank you for your question. Is this? Hi, I'm Alyssa. Happy to be here. I will do Alyssa after I do Divine, a general for me. I have too many questions and may need to get a private reading next week from you, babe, for a more detailed pull. That is totally fine, my love. So let's do a general message for Divine. Wow. Okay. You got the Tower card out, okay. Which is really just quick, sudden change, which, you know, we've all been sensing here. You got the Tower, yeah. The Divine is showing you something. There's some kind of revelation that is shown to you that changes some course of events. First out, though, Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is so cool because her expectations manifest. This is a huge expansion in your magnetism, in your attractive ability, in your there's a witchy element here. I feel like that's coming back to some kind of authentic roots that you have, yeah, from your ancestral lineage. This is like something internally is expanding. Fiery nature, fiery energy. And this is a manifestation. This is a mastery of physical manifestation. Yeah. I feel like you very much are a King of Pentacles energy because you have a lot of time. You have a lot of time and space to nurture and to plan as well, right? And to receive intuitive guidance. There's absolutely something about receiving here with the Six of Pentacles. This is rewards showing up. Like there's something that you're expecting to manifest, and it does, and it allows you even more security than you already have. And it's happening quickly. Okay. What's this Tower energy, Spirit? Show me this Tower energy. Yeah. Wow. An unexpected event turns into a whole journey here. What's this Tower? Show me this Tower. What? Look at that. Some unexpected event turns into a journey that brings huge money. This is big money too, but this is also like a sustainable energy loop. So it feels like the space and time that you have, right, is allowing you to find what that balance is for you, not over giving, not under receiving, but a balance. Look, joyful celebration too. Joyful celebration. Hey, Alex. Thanks for being here. For sure. I'll just keep pulling for Divine. Yes, baby. I claim and receive. Yeah. I am witchy and definitely ready to embrace it more now in my authenticity. I love hearing that. I love it. These ones are jumping out at me, so let me just see what wants to come through here. Get the frick out of here. There's only two cards, two jokers in this deck, right? And you got a joker popping out. That says magic, destruction. Right? Kalima energy. And that says karma too. So something's coming into balance. There's a karmic loop that's being destroyed, okay? And there's like absolutely magic happening here for you. You're attracting it in powerfully, yeah? Wow. Oh, I love this. Hello, D7. Hi. Yeah, look, there's a new path here, babe. This is so freaking powerful. This energy, this journey, it's a new path that you have to trust. And your mind is going to trust the intuition better than it ever has. There's some kind of intuitive mind alliance that is stronger than ever because it's giving the energy of no resistance, just powerful movement forward. And there's definitely space here. There's like space that you're manifesting, right? I don't know if you're going to try something a little bit new here. Yeah, potentially. Show me the Six of Pentacles. Okay. Wow, you got two aces out. A new paradigm, a new mental paradigm. This is your philosophy completely changing. I feel like your philosophy is expanding into greater abundance. Oh, yeah, they answered me. Okay, so taking a mental pause here because it's like this card is saying you're already on a path and it might not be time to start something new. So this feels like a new paradigm where your mind expands and it's like a breakthrough and you explore, maybe you find something that you want to incorporate into your future, but it's not something you start straight away. So that's really cool, right? That's really cool. And that was very much when I first started the reading today, it was like Isis was saying that sometimes there's projects that we want to do, but we're in a strong building phase of one project. Like when we're really getting something off the ground, we have to nurture it like a newborn. You know, it has to take up all our focus. So we sometimes have to leave projects that we find or that desires that we want to do. We kind of have to let them percolate and allow them to drop in at perfect timing. So I do kind of feel that for you. There could be finding something. And you got another ace. Like that's freaking wild. There is big change for you. Huge change. More solitary time in nature. Yo, so freaking cool. I love that for you, my love. All the best with that, Divine. Trying to decide what to put my energy onto now for a career. I want more growth in my career path. Oh, damn, I got the answer I was looking for but didn't want to ask. All the best with it. I'm so excited, yeah? I'll be back today's Friday, right? So I'll be doing another live next Friday if you want to get another question or a live, a live check-in. You're so welcome. But if you also want to get a reading, please focus, right? Is Lissa here? Alyssa? Could you do a general read for me? I need some guidance through this rough path I'm going through. Are you still here, Alyssa? Hey, Jazzy. Jazzy Bella. Are you waving? Would you like a question? I'll be watching you next week and I'll do a private reading too. See how you feel, right? See how you feel. No pressure. No pressure. All right. Yeah. So general pull for you, right, Alyssa? Let's take a look. Let's see what's going on for Alyssa Spirit. We're in a bit of a rough patch. Thank you for the likes, everyone. Show me for Alyssa Spirit. What does she need to hear? First card out is Eight of Pentacles. I just heard spiritual mastery. Yes, you. I'll be watching you next week. Love to all. My battery is on though. All the best, Divine. Oh, wow. Okay, so Alyssa, you're saying you're going through a rough patch here, and it's so funny because it's like the cards that are coming out are incredibly positive. I don't know if you're maybe having difficulty with people around you, Three of Cups energy, whether it's like relationships that are a little bit challenging right now, because Eight of Pentacles could talk about really having to kind of work through something, find your way through something. Because there's like a lack, maybe like lack here, Alyssa. Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles can be physical hardship. Yeah. It's like low on energy, lacking energy. It's really a belief system in lack, honestly. And it creates financial difficulty, instability, a lack of a connection to our purpose. So if this is everything that you're feeling, yes, family problems. Okay, yeah. It's like you've got the Sun. The Sun is the most positive card in the deck, yeah? So, it's also the Sun is also a very spiritual phase that we go to where we kind of are able to release a lot from the past and come back to an element of innocence. So, that could be what's actually happening through this difficult situation is wow, yeah. Wow. You got the World and the Fool, an ending and a huge beginning. Yeah, that's how they fell out here. The World is like a final chapter. There's been a karmic loop involved in your family situation where, I mean, from the energy that I would perceive, maybe it's been like almost like a generational curse. And you're here to break it. Because Three of Cups is about developing deep, deep connection, deep love, and a celebration of abundance and gratitude with the people around us, and therefore um, we're able to manifest more. It can also, yeah, it can be a big card of celebration. So I feel like this is also talking about overcoming the obstacle. I'm going to try and find a little bit more energy here because it's like, I'm not sure the world might be an ending. And I'm not sure, are you in no contact with your family? Show me the sitch. The card just popped out. That's wild. So freaking wild. Are you in separation with the family? Because the card that came out to clarify this energy, yeah, what you're having to master around with the situation with the people around you is no longer agreeing to someone else's dream, no longer agreeing to what they tell you, no longer agreeing to things that you don't fundamentally agree with. Yes, they are definitely getting their karma for betraying me. I recently blocked the few family members I did talk to. Yeah. That's what this is, right? Because it's like a complete ending, complete closing, stepping away, going no contact, and a full-on trust fall into the universe. That's what this energy is. And you're integrating, you're processing the past journey. I myself am in no contact with my family because they operate from a lower like frequency. They operate from a very kind of judgmental kind of you versus me paradigm, right? That's what this is. And they're disconnected from a higher divinity or their higher self even. And they're very operating from like the 3D religious control kind of energy. Yeah. They fully fit into that. And unfortunately, part of what's present in this lifetime, in this life cycle, is a lot of us have to turn away from that older way of being to reestablish the true way of being, which is about like finding and living from our heart space, which sometimes family don't know how to do. Yeah. They can sometimes be very controlling. Yeah. Yes. Same with my family, very judgmental. Yeah. Because they want to control you. They want to navigate you rather than see you truly free. I just saw an energy coming through the door. So what does that mean, Spirit? What does that mean? What was that? What just came through the door? Someone's going to enter your energy. It's not a bad thing. It's like because I got the wedding card. It feels like what you're actually doing is you're opening the door into future divine union by going against what really doesn't love you the way that you deserve. And that's the pathway to finding true love and finding real friends. But you first have to kind of like cut off the old ties, right? Because you can't live for them, you have to live for you. And you're going through a phase here of solo achievements. Yeah. That's the next phase for you. And it's going to feel amazing. This is a proper liberation, but it will take time in getting there. It will take time to process the emotion that comes up from going no contact, because there can be grief that surfaces. There's a whole generation of people that are grieving parents that are still alive. That is an aspect that can exist in this spiritual process that's happening on the planet. Yeah, it's heavy, right? But what you're actually doing is creating a sustainable energy loop for yourself, because unfortunately these family members have been energy drainers, energy vampires, requiring you to prop them up, requiring you to feed them your divine energy, and it's like you can't do it anymore, right? Your intuition is literally guiding you to find a new sense of balance, a new way of living that feels good to you. Yeah. And it will. Eventually, it will. I promise. I'm an example of it. Um, but just don't be hard on yourself with processing all the emotion, the anger, right? The disappointment, the sadness, the grief, all of it. Journaling could be good for it, I would say, because it helps to release the pressure. The Fool is a beautiful energy. Yeah, this is freedom. That's what's coming for you, honestly, because you're leaving a karmic loop behind. True freedom. Energy vampires. Yeah. So keep your head up. You got this. You got this. Even if you have to walk alone for a while, you're never actually alone. You've got your guides. You've got God. Yeah. You've got yourself. There's a best friend in you. Yeah. Beautiful. So beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to read all the best. Yeah, my love. I'm sending you so much love. Hang around for my messages because they can, yeah, I guess I feel your journey quite closely. Yeah. So hopefully my posts can help you feel less alone as well, at least in the process, if you are feeling that at all. But yeah, sending you so much love. Thank you for being here. I'll answer for Jazzy Bella. The person on my mind, when possibly will they break their silence? So let's have a look. Perfect timing. That's not the card, it's just the one I cut to. So let's see. When will they be breaking silence? Okay, well, they're saying the situation will improve with big happy changes. And I'm seeing choose a new direction. So let me just, oh, wow, look. So they'll be breaking silence. Sometimes they don't give a time frame because it depends on divine timing, but they have given a time frame within the next few months. And whenever I see that, I would say it's between 3-4 months for you. But there's something that needs to be let go of. Something that needs to be let go of. Whether that's like a way of being around them or a way of speaking to each other, a habit that you guys kind of do together, something about it needs to be let go of. But yeah, it's going to improve regardless. Yeah. So do you want me to get a tarot? I'll just see if any tarot cards want to pop for you. Oh, yeah. Here's the new beginning. Yeah. New tangible beginning together. So yeah, there's definitely going to be silence broken. And oh, wow. Page of Swords. Communication. Literally communication coming in. I love to see it. So you're going to get something. Yeah. It's like a new beginning for the both of you. I'm not sure if it's a lover, but we've got the lover's energy here. And that does just show harmony. Yeah. I'm seeing Sagittarius energy for some reason. Oh, yeah, because Sagittarius is the opposite to Gemini. So, yeah, 10 of Cups as well. Happy. Good communication. Even this talks about communication coming in, good news coming in. So, yeah, it's looking good, right? It's looking good. Have faith. Have faith. And focus on yourself in the meantime. So I think that's all the messages that came through, yeah? Unless there's anyone else that I missed. I don't think so. I'll probably close out this session. I love doing these lives. I love it so much. Love it. Yeah, that's all the messages that I can see. So you were married. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, you're sad. That is wild. Yeah. A few more months, right? This feels like someone making like a new offer. Yeah. Like, let's try this. Let's try this again. Or let's I'm seeing it as like an offering of love. Because this is very loving. This is very happy. Yeah. And sometimes taking time is just sometimes what we need. So all the best for it, yeah? All the best. All the best. So thank you so much for everyone being present for this live session. I loved it. I'm absolutely going to be doing more sessions. I've got another live session tomorrow and then on Sunday as well. Sunday's the moon and tomorrow is some zodiac kind of readings. So if you want to tune in for those, I'd love to have you. And I'm wishing you all the best. Have a beautiful Friday night. Well, it's Friday here. Have a beautiful evening, day, morning, whatever it is. And I will see you again. Sending you so much love. Mwah, 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 mwah. Bye-bye.